joining a defense that was ranked #1. So how can you make it even better?
I don't think you can make it any better. I mean, the only thing you can do is just come in and try to help out as best as you can.
How much is this defense pushing you to be a better player?
No, I think it's my teammates around me and the coaching staff that's pushing me to be a better player. I'm also pushing myself.
How about the number of picks you've had so far early in camp? It's only 3 days in. Do you like how you're producing already?
Yeah, I do. And it's good. I mean, especially in big time situations, you know, getting off the field in 3rd down and you know, down in the red zone. When you can make plays like that, and that helps out the team as much as possible.
What have you seen from Kyle Wilson so far, the rookie?
Oh, he's been real good. Kyle's been real good. I mean, he's coming in, he's learning the book, he's learning, and he's in his artist books, you know, every single day. So that's all we can ask for our rookie, and he's coming out, making plays, and doing exactly what he's supposed to do. This is something I'm here for, you know, as long as they want me here, you know, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I mean, I'm looking to having fun this year.
Hey Jets Nation, Eric Allen here with your Jets training camp report. As you see behind me, the Jets have finally hit the field for this highly anticipated training camp. Players reported to SUNY Cortland on Sunday, and we got a chance to talk to a number of guys. Expectations are clear this year: Super Bowl or bust.
Well, the biggest thing you can say is nowhere to hide. There's no excuses. We can't duck. I mean, the fact that you look at our roster, there's not a lot of holes, and we just got to go to work. And the thing about it is, even though there's not a lot of holes, that don't mean we can just show up and win a lot of games either. It starts, you know, as soon as we hit that practice field in the morning, it's time to get after it and time to get to work. It's Super Bowl or bust. And the thing about it is, we can't be afraid to talk about it. I mean, I know a lot of times, you know, coaches want to say, oh, yes, we're focused on week 1. Of course we're focused on week 1, but our main goal is out there. We want to win the Super Bowl, and anything less than that really is not a successful season.
As a team, as you go out and you get all these high-profile guys, and the season we had last year, you know, leading up to the AFC Championship, I think that's what you got to think, Super Bowl or bust.
Everybody knows what the expectations are. You know, it's all about Super Bowl. You know, it's Super Bowl and nothing. You know, that's our whole deal right now. We feel like we got the parts in place to get it done. We got a very talented squad. Guys been working hard all off season, so now it's time to put it together and really, you know, stop talking about it and go out here and do it.
Training camp is more important this year, just for the simple fact that I'm not going to be up to speed with the guys, you know, and that's the whole part that I got to get down right now, is being up to speed
on top of the game before I leave here. I didn't think I had it in me, you know, to come in ready to go, missing the first couple of days and not being on the same page with the guys, but it's almost like I didn't even miss a beat. You know, I'm learning the offense as a whole as opposed to being a first-year guy only learning one position. I want to be able to take everything, every note possible, you know, that I need to learn and study over the time that I'm not here. Definitely going to watch a lot of the games, you know, try to get in-depth and in tune to everything that's going on. You got vets with at least 5 years of experience. And you can't beat that. You know, guys that's played in playoff games, played in championship games, you know, guys who's led the NFL at some point, you know, so therefore if you put all those categories into perspective, no doubt, they got a guy that's willing to make plays, sacrifice himself, you know, and go out and have fun.
Eric Allen outside here at SUNY Cortland on the practice fields as the Jets are going through the paces again. Two guys who impressed throughout camp with their unbelievable athleticism, jaw-dropping talent have been both wide receiver Braylon Edwards and cornerback Antonio Cromartie.
I think I have a flair for the spectacular catch. It's kind of, to me, spectacular catch is easier than the easy one. So I just go up and just tell myself nobody can get it but me and just come down with it.
What's the key coming down with it, especially when you're downfield and throwing up one-on-one matchup?
The key is timing. You gotta catch the DB off guard. You know, when the ball's in the air, you see it first as a wideout. So you just gotta time your jump right. You gotta know when to get it, when to stop, when to jump, how to shield the DB off. You know, and going against Cromartie, he's a taller guy, so it's a little harder with him. But I think I got him pegged on the jump balls in terms of when to jump and how to jump back to the ball. So, but it's hard. He has those long arms. He can jump just as high as I can, you know, if not higher.
Tremendous athletes out here. One of the matchups I love watching is when you and Braylon Edwards go head-to-head. Big, tall guys, got a lot of speed. What does Braylon bring to the table?
I mean, he's a linky guy that can run and can jump out of the gym. And, you know, I love going up against him because, you know, we're about the same height anyway. So, you know, it's always competition when we're going against any receiver. But going against him, it makes things a little tougher because now he's a bigger body and he's a much taller receiver. We as a group got to be there, and it's not just one person can set the tone. Everyone has to come out and set the tone, you know, and prove to everyone that, you know, we can just come out and just play football, and last year wasn't a fluke year.
Eric Allen here at SUNY Cortland with my buddy Steve Overmar. Steve, offense makes a statement right out of the gate.
Yeah, listen, it was the defense that was doing all the trash talking this entire week, but the offense comes out weapons full in that first series. And LT, you didn't think that he had anything left in the tank? That guy has a lot of gas left.
That's right, 70-yard touchdown reception, first play of scrimmage. We caught up with LaDainian right after practice. We're here with LaDainian Tomlinson, the flair for the dramatic 70-yard touchdown reception, first play from scrimmage here at the green and white game. Take us through it.
Well, it was really a simple go route. Coach split me out wide. We had one-on-one coverage and used my speed to get up the field. You know, I never really worry about catching the football. It's all about where's the defender when you catch it. Running backs have to block. You have to be able to pick up blitzing linebackers and safeties and corners and what have you. And we got a quarterback back there that we need to protect. Talk about Jericho Cottrell, you know, Dustin Keller, Braylon Edwards, Antonio Holmes, myself. You know, it's just so many guys that we can get the football to. We can be an all-weather type football team. We can run it if we need to, and we can be able to throw it also.
We saw you getting reps with the ones on the outside. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. You know, just out there trying to gain experience and, you know, out there trying to perfect my technique and make some plays.
Your technique included a blitz as well. How comfortable are you in that role?
I'm finding a nice role. You know, I'm out there, I'm learning a lot, but you know, I'm doing a lot of things and I'm enjoying it. I think it's a very good defense. You know, we got some things to work on, but I think it's a great defense, and you know, we got some big expectations, and you know, that's why we work so hard, and that's what we got here trying to get better for.
It's how we've been working this whole camp, man. Just trying to be explosive and execute every play. And we started off pretty strong, you know, as you can see. You know that we have some firepower as well, and you know, we're going to try to hold our own to try to build up both sides of the team. And you know, once we get on the field together, it's going to be a lot of fun. But guys have been working so hard this offseason, from OTAs and mini camps, and even on their own. And when everybody got together, everybody committed to trying to be the best we can be. And you got a lot of unselfish guys who are out here, you know, trying to make plays. And you know, when you got one guy makes a play, the next guy wants to make a play. So it's kind of fun.
I haven't seen single coverage, you know, in a while, so it felt kind of good to know the quarterbacks had confidence in getting me the ball, you know, one-on-one out on anybody. So with that being said, I hopefully, you know, it happens a lot for us this year, and you know, I'm able to contribute as much as possible. It's all trust. Everybody sees it on the outside that it has to be about timing and being on the same page. But from my perspective, from Mark's perspective, from Coach Rex to Shadi, our offensive coordinator, to Braylon, myself, to Jericho, you know, when you add those names in the mix, I think it's all about the trust.
I think we can be historic this year, honestly. I told everybody that I'm not here to act like a superstar. I'm not here to put myself above anybody. I'm one of the guys just like everybody else, but I think with what I can do and what I can do to help contribute to this group, I think we can be as good as anybody. I'm being smart about the situation now and just making sure that I get my body back up to speed so I can keep up with these guys. We're not trying to make a sprint happen. It's a marathon, so I'm just going to do a little bit at a time and keep building it up and then get ready for the season.
I think it's great because now you add Poha, who got an opportunity to get a tremendous, you know, playing experience, you know, with, you know, Jenkins' absence. Now you put him back in there and he's comfortable. You know, he's not coming in thinking he's with that I'm a backup feel, and now we put them both on the field at the same time. I think it's going to, you know, help us tremendously because now they can switch positions. Sometimes he can play the nose and Jenkins can play the 3 technique, or vice versa. And when you got that much beef up in front of you, it's going to demand a double team. So, you know, that's taking 4 out of the 5, and now you have Calvin Pace and Brian Thomas or Jason Taylor on the outside. You know, me and David one-on-one with fullbacks and running backs, and I'll take my chances with that all day.
He's turned into a savvy vet, and he's making sure that he does his part. So the D-line's stronger. Now Sean's taking it easy. He has a little bit of time to get himself together and everything with Mike DeVito doing a lot of good plays, and we're probably stepping up. We have a solid group now.
Oh, it's great, man. Like one of the plays in 907, you know, I'm used to half and it having to come down and meet the fullback in the hole. Well, I halved him. You guys don't know what that means, but you know, he took the guard, half the guard, threw the guard to the fullback, and I was sitting there like, well, what do I do? You know, so you know, he makes life so much easier for me. You know what I mean? That's why I keep him fed, keep money in his pocket, whatever he needs. You know, that's my personal bodyguard.
It's us in practice, and they're competing against themselves, and they are tough now. They give you so many looks. As a quarterback, you are mentally exhausted after playing this team every practice, and that's the way you want to be. It's so good for me growing up in this league playing these guys because it can't get much harder than them.
Eric Allen here at SUNY Cortland. After 2 weeks of training camp, the Jets are finally ready for a football game. They're going to move into the Green and White Palace Monday night, host the Giants in front of 82,000 strong. But what have we learned about this team here at training camp? I'll tell you what, this offense is going to be better than last year. It's going to be more balanced. Mark Sanchez, second season. He knows his protection's better. He's going through his reads quicker, and he's getting the ball out to a bevy of talents with the likes of Santonio Holmes, Braylon Edwards, Jericho Kadri. Dustin Keller is having an incredible camp himself. Now this team is also a ground and pound team. Don't expect them to go away from that. Got Sean Green, LaDainian Tomlinson. What does Tomlinson give you? He can really catch the football. You go back to that green and white scrimmage, first play, offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer goes empty, 70-yard touchdown pass on a go route to LaDainian Tomlinson. Schotty's going to find a lot of matchups that he likes with this team. Defensively, I love that Chris Jenkins is back. He's nasty, he's lost a lot of weight, he looks good off that off-season surgery, and he's hungry as ever. In the secondary, rookie Kyle Wilson, a Boise State product, and Dwight Lowry both received valuable reps with the first team because Darrell Reeves did not report to camp on time. Also, you got a new safety in there with Rodney Poole and another new cornerback in there, Antonio Cromartie, who makes amazing plays day after day. Jason Taylor also is going to help this team's pass rush, bringing the heat from the edge. I can't wait for the preseason to start. It's only game one, but let's get after it. See you there Monday night.